Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Moses Moody. And it's Green in at the 5. And for Brooklyn, Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Thomas. And it's Williams in at the small forward. Well, Richard, these teams like to slow it down and play their half-court sets.
When you're a young player, that can be a bit frustrating. But when you're a vet, you welcome games like this where everyone can take their time.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now here's Johnson. Knocks down the 18-footer.
Going to work in the mid-range. This is how confident Johnson is from this area.
Here's Moody. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. I wanted to know how he planned on tackling the Jimmy Butler problem. He told me I want to make everything as hard for him as possible, anything we can do to bother him and to get him to be even a little less aggressive, trying to put out the fire before it starts. That's the plan. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Moody misses.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Thomas for 3. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Curry. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
The 3 from Russell. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Knocked away and stolen by Claxton. Williams with it. And he comes up with a bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Brooklyn's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out. But woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
Russell, double team. Williams on the wing. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And he gets it to go.
Showing off the touch with the exquisite finger roll.
Moody from outside. Nails it from beyond.
On pit. Okay. Where? I just sent you on Snap.
The arc. Moody's got 5 now. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And Claxton throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. The Nets have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter.
This is a blanket.
Pass to Thomas. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. To the middle. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The shot by Russell, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And Butler the bucket on the assist by Curry. Give him 8 points now.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space
Monster.
inside and converting.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
Yeah.
Show some love. Nets trail by 4. Double team on Russell.
Yes.
Here's Johnson.
Good chip, please.
The drive.
Just running in. Johnson takes off the moment he sees that gap.
Not getting.
Green with the ball. There's Thomas picking him up. Back to Green. Outside for Butler. The 3 from Curry. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. The kick out to Williams. 3-pointer. Good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
Johnson, he's checked in for Thomas. Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Here's Post. Good on the jump shot.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Post. Banked it in off the glass. Post has gotten his 2nd bucket.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Here's Russell. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, if they're doubling you, then you know someone is open to shoot. So smart move passing it out.
Curry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Curry's got 5 points.
Got the defender on his heels right there, and Curry capitalized. What a finish.
It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He put some rage into that one, right?
You're telling me. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. And here's Butler outside. On target from range.
Is
11 points in the game.
From another zip code, Jimmy Buckets.
Williams on the wing. And the 3 off target.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Butler. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Johnson. Some solid defense from Butler. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Brooklyn calls timeout. The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There's a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson. Most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Wilson comes in for Williams. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
Here's Post.
Oh, wow.
Off target with the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Inside, Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Butler's shot is good.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
That is a hard-run rebound. Man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
Over to the wing. Here's Wilson. Still without a bucket. 55 seconds left in the opening quarter. The 3 from Curry. Here's Post. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. There's the triple. Brooklyn pulls it in.
I know, bad.
Here's Wilson. Rebounded by Hield. The Warriors lead by 5. Pass to Kuminga on the wing. Curry takes the 3. Nails it from 3. Curry's got 8. Here's Russell. The 3 is
okay.
up. He can't get that one to fall. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Warriors ahead. They're up by 8. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. They've got Gary Payton the second. Buddy Hield is out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Post in at the 4.
The big-time throwdown.
Check it out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Left side Pajemski. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Nets. Now Thomas. Pass to Watford. That one falls. Watford's got his first bucket in this one.
I hate that song. Hate that song.
Here's Green. Wilson grabs the board. The Nets shooting a solid 53% from the floor. And the Nets get it back.
Okay.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Golden State has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Hield. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Nice move. Hield showing he's not just a three-point shooter.
Here's Wilson, guarded by Payton. Wilson passes to Johnson. And And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game. Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
Here's Thomas for three. Brooklyn, no good that time either. The Warriors lead by 9. Up top, Jackson Davis. Pass to Clowney. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Payton, no good. And Williams has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Okay, knockout. And it's flushed down.
People don't.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
Nice feed inside.
I want to know.
Develop and hit him right when he needed to.
To the paint. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
What?
Thomas up top, guarded by Hield. Thomas, that's good.
Yeah.
He has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Green, the pass to Payton. And that's a foul called on Trendon Watford. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Hield. To the wing on the left. Here's Looney. Here's Jackson Davis. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Williams passes to Johnson. Second shot opportunity. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. The Warriors lead by 3.
What?
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Second chance shot. Close in. Moses Moody.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Personal foul. Team second.
Golden State on D. They've led by as many as 11. Oh, swiped away. To the inside. Looney through contact.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside Johnson. Thomas outside. Back to Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Launches a three. Sends it home from three-point land. Thomas has got 9 points in the quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Jackson Davis. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Warriors lead by 7.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Williams. Inside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Johnson's got 6. Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your quips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand it comes with playing in this league and having this job.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Russell is checked in. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Podziemski. Russell. And
oh my God.
Okay. Great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark. They grab their own miss. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
Great instincts from Curry, chasing the shot for a rebound and a second chance look.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane.
Thank
you.
I know I'm cute.
By 7. Russell attacking.
I know I'm cute.
Russell with the dunk.
The speed of Russell on full display.
I know I'm handsome.
Love watching him turn on the jets and get to the cup.
And the bucket is good. Jackson Davis has got 7 now in this quarter.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Moody on the wing. There's the 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
No.
Brooklyn's gone
long
here from downtown.
Here.
Here's Thomas for 3. The Warriors pull it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset.
I know.
He's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all 3 levels. He is as confident as they come.
Kuminga, the pass to Curry. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
He's a magician inside. Curry always finds a window.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
And here's Russell. And that one drops.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Here's Looney. Back to Moody. Outside Kuminga. For 3. They get it back. Looney. It's blocked. They get it back. Moody misses. Nets trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Russell. Blocked. Back to Thomas. Over Curry. Clowney. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Pass to Kuminga. On the wing, Curry takes a 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound. And the Nets shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Thomas. Thomas has got 3 assists in the game. Curry passes to Kuminga. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Russell, that's good.
A volume 3-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Down low. Ooh, Kuminga, so deadly at the rim.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
To the inside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Oh, got that one up quick. Kuminga's got his second basket.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And Russell, here we go. And the layup is good.
Inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
It's stolen by Johnson. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. 19 seconds left in the half. Curry against Russell. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside for Butler. 2 on the clock. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Warriors on top. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. What a start for Jimmy Butler. He ended up with 19 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
You have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit. But tonight, they've been key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this, getting that extra boost.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for them.
And that's a...
Look.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half.
Relentless. You will never outwork Draymond.
The three from Russell. And they'll get another chance. Claxton passes to Russell. They get it again. And at last, they get one to fall. Claxton's got 10.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Curry, no good. The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise. Just won't be denied. Draymond's inside game, a strength.
The kick out to Johnson from deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. Butler passes to Curry. Got it. And it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
Thomas outside. Launches it. Podziemski grabs the board.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Butler's shot is good.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Outside Russell. Here's Thomas for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Curry. Oh, Stephen Curry, shot maker extraordinaire.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Watford's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Thomas. Here's Payton. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. To stop the drought. Rebounded by Green.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Here's Russell. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Podziemski. And it's in there. Podziemski's got 5 points now this quarter.
As team first as...
Oh, fuck. Ooh. I got exit first. Wifey. Gonna send her your snap. Yeah. I'm not with them. I'm not with them. Oh, MJ. MJ. Good. Yes.
Anyone in this league, Green is
It's under
always
money.
looking to dish.
Outside
It's
Johnson.
under my name.
The 17-footer. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and the putback. Russell's got 11.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Curry passes to Green. Launches it from deep. Curry's shot is off.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Nets trail by 8. And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy. Very comfortable from the mid-range. Green sinking Jays.
Outside, Williams to the middle. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 6-point game. Puts it up from 15. And that one's good. Green. He's got 10.
Something we don't see a lot from Green. A nice, focused jump shot.
And Russell, here we
I
go.
want to move to Steph, please.
Misses off the right iron. The Warriors lead by 8. Outside.
I want to
Green.
move to my wife, please.
Pass to Butler from deep three-point land. Rebounded by Johnson. And for the Nets, they're shooting just about 33% since this second half started. The three is up. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Kept alive. Payton. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Johnson inside. Defended by Podziemski. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Williams.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Draymond. Oh, such a force inside.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
One.
Brooklyn making some changes. Sharp comes in for Watford, and Wilson is subbed in for Russell. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Podziemski. Here's Wilson. Count it. Wilson's got his first basket. The Warriors lead by 4. Now here's Hield. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Here's Williams. No good off the glass. Golden State has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. And he makes it. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
And a little contact never stopped Hield. A committed scorer who knows how to keep his balance on his shot.
Johnson passes to Williams. And there's 1:45 left in the third. Here's Sharp.
Hello.
Pass to Wilson.
Yo.
The kick out to Johnson from behind the arc. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Puts up a deep 3. Kuminga's shot is off. Nets trail by 8.
Hello.
Some room here for Williams. Offensive rebound. Claxton can't get it to go. The Warriors shooting 55% for the game so far. And here's Kuminga for 3. Williams grabs the board. And for the Nets, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. Here's Wilson. No good on the triple. The Warriors lead by 8. Uh-oh, Kuminga on the take to the paint. Here's Green. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
I want more.
Here's Wilson. Swats on Kuminga. From deep, Johnson. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now. Curry, that's good. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Such a slept-on attribute of his. Draymond can handle the rock.
Here's Johnson. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than...
My dad bugged out me by accident.
But you don't have to shoot it, my guy.
It's
okay to pass the ball.
I heard Christian said.
Johnson for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Substitutions on the court.
My dad
and here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Warriors on top, up by 15. And we're coming right back.
101.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Me too.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime drop
sausage.
ability.
Dicey sausage.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out
The
for
last-
this game
the
to
last
become
time.
competitive. And
The last
so in
time
the
I had
game for the
sausage,
Warriors,
it was not
Moses
hot.
Moody out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Post
What?
in at the center position.
Strong finish to
But
go to
why?
the lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Butler. Here's Hield. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Just another way for
That's
Hield
good.
to generate offense, making good on that second chance opportunity.
Bring one
And so
back.
it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Down by 15. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass on the layup.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Hield for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Here.
Outside Johnson. Here he goes. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Here's Butler. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Butler's got 23.
What's the saying? 80% of success is just showing up. And guess what? Butler shows up every night.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And Jimmy Butler with the 3. He's got 26.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Johnson. The shot from the low post is good.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
The Warriors lead by 14. Right side Moody. Shoots over Johnson. Moody misses.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Brooklyn making some changes. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. And Russell is subbed in for Clowney. Knox, he's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Hield. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Curry passes to Knox. Over Thomas. And it's Knox missing. Nets trail by 12. Thomas, left side. And he jams it home with authority.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Favorite.
Here's Russell. Soft touch off the glass. Russell's got 6 here in the quarter. The Warriors lead by 11. Outside Curry. Moody on the wing. Over Thomas. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Brooklyn shooting the ball at 48% so far. Curry against Johnson.
Yes, sir.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And he's able to get it back. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Shooting for Golden State. Post with 1 shot.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Nets. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Claxton. Now Johnson. Second chance effort. Outside for Russell. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Moody.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Here's Post. Here's Knox. Williams defending. Now here's Moody. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Post. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points. Use the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Knox. Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 6 rebounds in the game. Williams from long range drills it from deep. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
The transition 3. It's part of the new NBA. And when he's taking them, it's a great shot.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Nets trail by 13. Outside Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
Yeah, a high-profile score since high school. I mean, you have to be impressed with Russell's ability to generate points.
not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. All right, we present our New Balance player of the game, Jimmy Butler.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together. We'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. Thomas passes to Johnson. Pulls it from the top of the key. The rebound by Moody.
Okay.
Pass to Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 5th assist in this one.
I'll grab my clothes.
Thomas outside. And stolen by Green. Over Thomas. Green gets up and powers it down.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Nets trail by 15. Russell with the ball. Pass to Williams. The kick out to Johnson. And he lobs it up. And Williams punches it home.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 16 points here in the second half.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
The kick out to Johnson. And the Nets, another three.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates.
I don't love you no more.
Puts up a three. But Jimsky's shot is good.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Warriors.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny
no salvation. No salvation.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Nets on the break. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Draymond Green. So the first one drops, and that brings him within 10.
Williams at the line 2 times.
And Williams drops them both. Golden State has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Butler on the wing. The three. And that comes off the assist by Green.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Hello?
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. And down it goes. 2 points. Curry's got 30 points.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set.
No.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the
You chime in.
Now the Warriors with it. They lead by 14.
Yeah.
Jimsky. Wilson grabs the board.
Yes, Johnny Easton.
Watford outside. Johnson on the wing. Plenty of space. No good.
Great box out.
Burgers.
Hold him off.
Burgers.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's game.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, team. Well, Draymond, it was smooth sailing for you tonight. How'd you make it look so easy?
I mean, it's seamless because I play with guys who makes it seamless. You know, I don't have to come out and try to do too much. Just come out and be myself. And so, for that reason, it was seamless.
All right, congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again.
And you know, talking about
do it tonight, folks.
Talking about Angel.
For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. No, Jay versus Naomi. Money in the Bank. Queen of the Ring. Yeah, Tiffany Stratton going against you don't like it, the Trish Stratus. I told you you don't like it. I told you you don't like it. Okay.
You know I'm a Mac, this might be the final cut, the final touch. The game could get cold, we decking the halls if you ever sign this up. I'm just being me, don't be mad at me. You ain't gonna, that's blasphemy.
My dad butt me again.
They can't make this in a factory. God just blessed me with it naturally. Green light, but we still.
My dad called me Lil D. Yeah, when he bugged out me, so, oh, I didn't know that you bugged out me. I was like, hello.
Since I was sick, flying first class, I'm birds, but it took bird bath. No yellow brick road, I had a dirt pad. That's my, she gon' take you out the dirt bag. Into the paper since PC had word pad. Tables might turn, but I still gotta serve that. Made the wrong step, might end up with a toe tag. Boy, being broke ain't even in my vocab. Making big moves like big mama.
Alright, I will take all my crappy clothes.
Baby, go and get that rim money. She just came back.
Oh, okay.
Yes, now. See the bill, yeah. Oh, see the yes. Waving, never give it. Just being.
I don't know why I can mix it on my cock.
I know the guys gonna for me. Louis V. Project.
I don't know. I'm not being so rude.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And for Detroit, inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. Cunningham is out there.
Okay. Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duran, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright in this league.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland with the bucket.
Garland out there doing a great job creating space with the handle, playing with some confidence.
On the wing, Thompson. Three-pointer, sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that opportunity from deep.
Allen against Duran. Allen, that's good.
Well, the defense has got to bring a little bit more. Hitting Allen like that is not going to prevent him from scoring.
And now, just over a minute played here in the
first. Destroy.
Cunningham passes to Duran. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
It's time now to hear from our home.
No.
What's the latest, David?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach JB.
No, I'm not trying to know.
So for much of the brief time I had with him,
I'm not liking back. I'm not liking back.
This kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects
I want
of the game
to
at both
see
ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence. And
I know I'm driving the car.
Position on the floor.
I don't want to talk to you one-on-one.
He's going to be shaking
yeah, so what?
on that one. Knows he missed an easy.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
I'm a fool.
The tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Yeah,
I'll make some
to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Okay.
First quarter of ball,
I'm in diamonds.
Cunningham outside. Here's Duran.
I'm not faking it.
Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Yes.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And so here's Cleveland. A nice shot by Mobley.
Man, I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
I'll take all my practicals.
Now that's early confidence for him.
I'm not somebody else.
Second chance effort. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot. For him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
I'm not making some complicated.
Establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin.
Me too.
Forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
And the coaching staff in this team,
I know, right? Thank you.
Second chance opportunity, so he collects 2 more.
I know I diamond in the sky.
Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen
I know I am.
This guy is physical and strong and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
I know I'm a good one. I'm the good one.
Different look now for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Sam Merrill in for Garland. The Cavaliers leading by 5 to the middle. Here's Allen. And right on top of Jalen Duran.
And how is that for a dunk? Allen throwing all his weight behind that one with that finish.
So it's the Pistons now.
Wow.
here's Cunningham. No scoring in this one. It's good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of the
I'm going to go on.
Here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Inside, here's Cunningham. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job.
Yeah, I agree with it.
It's hauled in by Harris. Pistons trail by 3. Knocked loose. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Hunter. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Strus, that's for 2. And again, it's Cleveland.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
To the middle, here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
It's Strus on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Wow, hammering it in.
Okay, go do jump.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Hunter down low. It's up against Thompson. And that one's good. Hunter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Oh.
Thompson outside. Takes a 3. Kept alive. And Duren is right there.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Allen inside the three-point line. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And Duren, here we go.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why do you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And the Cavaliers call time here. And Brent, credit the Pistons fans for sticking with them after a tough season last year.
Well, Kevin, it's been a couple of rough years in Detroit, and never easy to have your team go through something like that. You know, when you're getting national media attention for not winning games, it's never a good thing. But these fans are loyal, they're hungry, and the future is going to be bright in Detroit, I promise you that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Harris. Malik Beasley comes in for Thompson. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 3, and that one is good by Beasley.
More and more as a reliable spot-up shooter. Beasley, with the feet set, knocks it in.
Okoro finds Mitchell from deep three-point land. Here's Mobley. The rebound by Ivey.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Count it, good.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
There's the lob to Duren. That shot misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Now, here's Ivey, covered by Okoro, and it's good for 2. Beasley's got 5.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
Oh, going back too.
From the arc. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Mobley with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Here's Wade. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Schroeder passes to Stewart. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
The big man eats. Stewart just aggressive and confident down there in the post.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. Holland, he's checked in for Jalen Duren. Pistons trail by 5. Ivy kicks to Stewart. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And Schroeder did not even have to think twice about that shot. This young man simply devours these chances inside.
Okoro. Here's Mobley. Holland with the rebound. Here's Schroeder. Down low. 4 seconds left. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another.
Damn.
And that can be infectious.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Tobias Harris is out there with Holland, and it's Stewart in at the 5. They're the group Detroit will start the second round. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Olden. David.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. The Pistons making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And checked in.
That's a strong finish from Tobias Harris.
Brent, we talk about guys
Hell
on
no.
the brink of stardom.
Fuck no.
Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the 2 areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation
yes, it is only that. You
can do on the floor, that will grow too.
Garland, no good.
yes, you are on me back.
Harris passes to Thompson. Here's Ivy.
Yes, it is on me back.
Stewart kicks to Ivy.
I don't see you naked.
Tries yet again.
I don't see you naked.
Stewart's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And there is no quit in what Isaiah Stewart will do on the glass.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart.
I don't think you
all
guys.
of a sudden it was maybe a little flashy there. And that's unfortunate. Such a critical part.
I'm not gonna pass it.
Offense is going to
Hell no.
Only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Timeout called.
I'm not going crazy.
You hear some players now having their shooting motion.
I'm not on you back.
Recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
Cleveland's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Here's Jerome. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists
I'm
now
the
in
one
this one.
all over.
Thompson against Strus.
No.
Thompson misses.
No.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers.
Fuck no. Hell no.
There's Jerome.
Hell no.
And the layup is good. And now a 3-point Cavalier lead.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area.
Now
and
don't
their
be
shooting
outside.
percentages tonight.
Hell
will be
no.
off the charts.
I don't.
Pass to Sasser. Thompson.
Yes, it is on me back.
Thompson with the bucket. And now that's
I know my
in
rotations.
the game from Asar Thompson.
Yes, it is on me back.
Thompson, he's used to having to fight through contact.
Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific
Yes, it is.
anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
And there's Garland.
Yes, it is.
On the assist by Hunter. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
To the inside, Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Allen's shot is off. Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Stewart passes to Thompson.
Yes.
Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game.
That's a yes.
Strus makes it off the glass. Strus has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Pistons trail by 5. Cunningham up top. 8 points for him. And that one, good. Cunningham's got 10 points.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Allen finds Hunter. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
What I like about that is
Okay,
Hunter did not
okay, I'll make a chance with you.
Thompson passes to Harris. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Allen. Hunter dishes to Garland. Strus, that's for 2. And again, it's Cleveland.
Just got to be able to read from the point guard position. And Garland did a nice job there.
I can't treat you. You can.
Wide open look for Cunningham. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Passes it to Hunter. Launches from deep. The Cavaliers with a new 14. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And Allen letting the offense know that you can lean on him from time to time.
Sasser, the bounce pass. To the paint, here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get
I don't like me too.
of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Garland with the bucket.
And that's just a tough shot from
I need
Garland.
to.
Taking the contact.
At the end.
Cunningham outside, the 3. Hunter grabs the miss. Cleveland's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Jerome.
No.
That's it. He's down 3 for 3, looking sharp.
Blah, 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 blah.
Even for a moment, that's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. Brent, he can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin. And defensively, he's a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Here's Okoro. Drops in the tray. Okoro's got his first 3 points of the game.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Nice answer back there. Love
You're a little jazz hand. All right.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul.
I don't deserve her.
Personal foul. Team second.
Garland against Schroeder. Shot from 12. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
He's such a strong offensive player. Schroeder is capable of knocking down some mid-range shots if you give him some room.
And it's blocked. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Detroit Pistons. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Hardaway. They get the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 12. To the middle. There's Garland. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Now, Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
The pass to Beasley. Ivy on the wing. No good from outside. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. Merrill can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Schroeder outside. Down low.
Yeah.
It's Beasley on the wing. He's got 8. Cleveland's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. A nice shot by Okoro. 46 seconds left now here in the second. And the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game. Javonte Green, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mitchell comes in for Garland. Detroit with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Pistons have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And I think this is the strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Shoots over Schroeder. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Mobley. Mobley's got 6 assists in the game. Detroit's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. The drive by Schroeder. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Allen. And it goes down 2 points. Allen's got 6 in the quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's Ivy. Off target at the rim. Here's Okoro. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet.
Oh, dog. Parker.
Donovan Mitchell
I love you.
Fire in the first half.
I love you too.
He had 16 points and 2 assists. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all,
yeah,
beautiful basketball game.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Pistons?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like a warm-up. Do not be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it out to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. So on the floor for Cleveland, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Inside, here's Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Harris has got 8 points.
Tobias Harris getting a little bit creative, finding some room on the inside and keeping the defense guessing with that shot attempt.
And he gets the bucket.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and the blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And Duran slams it in.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
To the inside. And Cunningham with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Here's Cunningham. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Hardaway. Pistons trailed by 19. Stolen by Allen. And here we go. Mobley heading to the hoop. The shot's good. 12 points for Evan Mobley.
I always wonder about those bigger guys, how much easier a read is like that, and Allen finds the open guy set up to shoot it.
The feed to Harris. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Hunter down low. He's covered by Thompson. And there's Hunter on the assist by Garland.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Mitchell passes to Hunter. He gets that one. Hunter's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Hunter's shots just continue to fall.
All right, bro. Joby.
Back to Cunningham.
Golf cart.
Good on the 3-ball.
Go golf cart.
His momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Better to be lucky.
Just a cup part.
Pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged the bullet there.
And the Cavaliers making a
It's
change
just a cup part.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Garland, no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons trail by 20.
I thought it was our kid.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Solid passer for a 2-guard. Tim Hardaway Jr. is all about doing what's best for his team.
It's stolen by Duran.
You don't care about me?
Cunningham outside. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
I don't know.
When he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Garland, that's for 2. Basket good off the assist from Allen. Allen's got 4 assists in the game. Cunningham for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's good, 2 points. Mobley's got 14 points. So it's Detroit now. Hardaway kicks to Harris. Back to Hardaway. Rebounded by Allen. Allen Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Mitchell with the second effort. A nice shot by Mobley.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Detroit's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, as coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
A different look here for Detroit. Stewart comes in for Duren, and Marcus Sasser subbed in for Hardaway. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Cleveland. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I don't want to go.
First team foul. To the paint. And then Cunningham with the double.
Yeah, Cade, hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
The Cavaliers leading by 20. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA 65 games requirement
I don't want to go.
has drawn some criticism.
But
Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect. The guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, DA. Thank you.
Yeah, and defenses are trying to get Jared Allen to shoot that kind of shot. This time, it didn't work.
Shot, high post. Cunningham's shot is off.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Offensive rebound, and Allen slams it in.
That's a great finish from J.A. A high percentage look inside.
That's not good, right?
Percentage shooter.
Lobbed up there for Thompson.
No.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get
that can be all right.
Mobley finds Hunter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Okoro shot is off. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Back to Hunter. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Hunter's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep leading.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. A different look here for Detroit. Beasley's checked in for Harris. Ivy comes in for Cunningham. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Going down the follow.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Detroit with the ball. Schroeder looking over the floor. Pass to Stewart. Back to Schroeder. Fires from deep. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Rebound, Detroit. Stewart's got 5 rebounds tonight. Puts it up from 15. That misses off the backboard.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. One of the stories here, DeAndre Hunter getting it done today.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Howland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Then for the Cavaliers, Max Strus comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Ty Jerome in for Evan Mobley. And here's Strus for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Strus has got 11 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Cavaliers?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Schroeder.
At the line for 2.
Schroeder hits them both. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Allen, and they pick up 2. 22 points for Allen.
Always a threat in the painted area. Jared Allen just too long inside.
Schroeder kicks to Holland. Schroeder against Garland. Schroeder passes to Beasley. Here's Stewart. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Allen, that's good.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
The coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And
Stewart, even though he's built a little stocky, can get up off the deck, that time with a huge jam.
Strus passes to Hunter. Back to Strus. Lets it fly. Jerome, no good. Detroit's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Offensive rebound. It's tipped.
Great defense. Stingy was Hunter on that play, and a great reaction. That's firing his team up.
The shot from the low post is good. Hunter's got 15 points here in the second half.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And that one misses.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cavaliers ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Holland. Dennis Schroeder is out there. Sasser. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Duren in at the center. That's the group for Detroit right now.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Sasser. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Inside, here's Tyson. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Tyson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Here's Sasser. They get it back. Duren goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Duren's got 22 points.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Down low, here's Holland, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And how about
really like a man.
A sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Got that one up quick.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Outside Hardaway. Back to Sasser. And a miss there on the triple. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Kicks it to Wade. Shoots over Duren. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Detroit's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And it's in there.
Tim Hardaway Jr. with the ball.
Sexy party.
All on the floor there. Very decisive to get in there on that move.
Mom.
Duren against Wade. Strus passes to Porter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. A shot no good. Tyson.
Come on,
defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Cavaliers shooting so well. The offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field. Count that one.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Stewart checked in for Jalen Duren. The switch here also for Cleveland. Okoro's checked in for Max Strus.
Substitution on the court.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Pistons basketball.
Here's Sasser.
Porter.
Sasser gets the bucket.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
And Okoro with the basket on the assist from Porter.
And Okoro can make some really difficult finishes.
Pistons have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Sasser, the bounce pass. Here's Holland. And it's Wade with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
The Pistons have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Holland. The Cavaliers pull it in. Porter at the elbow. Here's Tyson. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement.
Good, thank you.
And I like the back and forth.
Oh, you talking to me? Okay.
From range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout. That's nice vision there. You see that pass. You make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Basket counts. Stewart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Detroit. And Cleveland also making a change. Mobley, he's checked in for Dean Wade. To the middle. Here's Okoro. Count that bucket.
Okoro making the right decision that time to keep it and score it.
Detroit's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Sasser. Porter with a block. 3-on-3. Here's Green. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
And stolen by Mobley. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Okoro. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Oh.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding down points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
And again, it's the Pistons missing. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Off target from the wing. And, well, Detroit shooting about 47%.
Yes, please.
Hardaway.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Here's Cleveland. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Hardaway. They get it again. Here's Mobley. He drains the turnaround jump shot. Mobley's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
You saw by that putback there, he's just completely locked in. We're getting full contributions from him right now.
At the elbow, Green. Over Hardaway. And Green with the basket on the assist from Okoro. Okoro's got his 5th assist in this one. Knocks it loose. Pass to Sasser. Drives to the hoop. It's deflected.
Okoro just using physical tools, one of them to block that shot.
Green dishes to Mobley. That one goes in. Mobley's got 4 points in the quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for DeAndre Hunter.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Snatched up to the wing right side. Detroit, no good that time either. And it's Porter with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Into the lane, and he gets it to go.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Sasser. And that time, also a missed shot.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Here's Tyson. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that trey has been deadly.
Out to Harris. Passes it to Hardaway. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never.
I know what I have. Come back and see it.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody else dropping like this. Should we apologize? Just leave them. Hey, underlay, mommy, E-I.
Easy. Easy. All right.
Smells amazing. Got a chick rolling up, half black and Asian. Another one-pager telling me to come home. Her husband on vacation and left her home alone. I use the B12 powers, weight loss powers from fat form to iceberg slim and one.
Lexus, you always challenging me. You know.
Shower, get a room. Kick the out the room 'cause you use the word hours. Hey, underlay, mommy, E-I. What's up now? Underlay, mommy, E-I.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. And for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Messi in at center, filling out the middle. Stan, we got a lot of great athletes on the floor tonight. How do you think it'll play out?
Well, both teams want to run, so in that case, a lot of it comes to which team wants to run back on defense. You can't just outrun people one way. There's going to have to be a lot of intelligence and patience out on the floor tonight.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Murray. Rebounded by the Bucks. Kuzma finds Prince. Over Murray. And Prince with the bucket on the assist from Kuzma. Prince has got 5 points. The Pelicans have gone 1 for 3 so far. To the middle. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
You know, at the offensive end, McCollum does a little of everything for you. I mean, that was a great pass.
Antetokounmpo for 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days. And he's right up there with the best of them.
Here's McCollum. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Williamson up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable from deep three-point land. And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it. And here's New Orleans now. Pass to Messi. McCollum with it. And McCollum slams it in.
Defending the pick and roll. You have to stop the ball, especially when it's C.J. McCollum controlling it.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Well, one of the sharpest players off the floor, C.J. McCollum.
Well, Brian, he also did a great job as president of the Players Union, and he's great on his podcast, too.
I'm sure he'll be doing games with you soon enough after his playing career.
Yeah, I just hope he's not taking my job.
Murray, no good. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Kuzma, and he converts the layup.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
McCollum, the pass to Williamson. And here's Murray. Shoots it from the high post. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And that is the sweet spot for Murray's J. The in-between area there.
Here's Prince. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to talk with Willie Green for a minute. We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and Coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but Coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Our son don't love this song. Our son don't love this.
And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
McCollum finds Williamson. To halt the run. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
And giving them what they want. The incredible dunking ability of Zion on full display.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points in the game.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Oh, quick lift off the floor. And Murray has that long reach, making it look easy.
Prince with the bucket.
Kyle Kuzma.
Pelicans trail by 9. Murray deciding where to go with it. Pass to Williamson, and Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Olynyk checked in for New Orleans. Jones comes in for Zion Williamson. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. Trent comes in for Kuzma. He shoots. And Prince with the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. 11 points in the game.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Murray with it. Portis picks.
Oh, man. Murray not hesitating to put on a little show at the defense's expense.
To the left wing. Antetokounmpo for 3, and again it's Milwaukee from deep.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
New Orleans calls timeout. Well, Grant, there are a few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Green's checked in for Milwaukee. Porter Jr. comes in for Lillard.
You okay?
The Bucks leading by 12. Back to Portis. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk. Stan, after his 12-year playing career, Willie Green has made a seamless transition into coaching.
Yeah, first of all, Willie Green is a person of very high character. Second, Brian, he consciously started preparing himself to coach while he was still playing, and then he was able to work on great staffs under great coaches, and now he's an outstanding head coach in his own right.
Alvarado with it. Portis picks him up. That one goes. Count it.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside for Green. Shoots over Brown. And that one's good. Green.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Right wing. Here's Hawkins. Giannis with the rebound.
And that's one he wants back. Just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
From downtown. And Green good for 3. Green's got 5 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Pelicans trail by 16. Alvarado outside. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Now here's Alvarado. Gets a very good look and converts.
Well, they gave him the mid-range. Smart idea to take that one.
Do you want me to make fun of it?
Trent right side. Lets it fly from 18. Pelicans cleared away.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Leading by 12. The baseline J. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. He's got 12.
Right.
And just tremendous putback ability. Giannis with that length and agility, just unstoppable.
Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fires the three.
Oh, well.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Brown passes to Olynyk. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
And the basket by Trent.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
A nice shot by Hawkins.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
To the inside. Trent's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 11. And here's Brown for three. It doesn't go for him. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From outside the arc. Trent's shot is off. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist from Jones.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
They swipe it. Rollins gets the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 11.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Oh, it goes! He beat the buzzer!
Yo!
He never ceases to amaze me.
Unreal. A bomb at the buzzer whips the crowd into...
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now?
That was a half court,
by
too.
and large, they're taking great shots. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the three-point line. Shooting with confidence so far in this one.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in its center. Then it's Jackson, then it's Green, and it's Rollins in at the point. Outside, Green, out to the wing. Lets it go from deep. 2 shots, 2 picks. Off to a good start.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
There's McCollum with the 3. And again, New Orleans no good.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Jackson gets the bucket.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. DeJounte Murray is checked in for Alvarado. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Off the left rim and out. Milwaukee leading by 15. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Zion Williamson is a one of one. His teammate CJ McCollum told him, your ceiling is unlike anything the NBA has ever seen, but it's up to you to take full advantage of whatever it is. You could be as good as you want to be. This game.
Oh, Zion lowers the boom.
I like that for Murray. I mean, he lets things develop and then boom, assist.
Here's Green. Can't get it to drop. The Pelicans have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Here's Williamson with the second effort. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Green finds Portis. Misi grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 15. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
McCollum outside. And again, New Orleans no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Back to Williamson. Down low. McCollum's shot is off. The Bucks leading by 15. Here's Green. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Green shot 7. New Orleans has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter.
I'm hungry.
The combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Milwaukee making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Jackson. Oh, wasted no time on that one. McCollum's gotten his second bucket of the game.
With confidence and ability from long range, I love it. McCollum's able to space the floor and keep the defense honest.
Drives to the hoop. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 7.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Here's Lopez. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
I mean, a big guy like Lopez won't stop for contact. He stays strong and powers through.
Misi. And he throws it down with one hand.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And Lopez gets it to go.
And using that size to his advantage. I mean, I like it when Lopez establishes himself inside and looks to capitalize.
For 3, McCollum. They grab their own miss. Here's Misi. He can't get it to go. And it's Lillard with the ball for Milwaukee. 17 points was their biggest margin. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And the Bucks lead by 16.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
McCollum's got space. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
I know people.
Savvy move from McCollum. A defender doesn't know what to do with moves like that.
And out of bounds, New Orleans will have it. Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. New Orleans has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second.
Milwaukee. Personal foul. First team foul.
Murray for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 13 for him here.
I'm not beautiful.
Over to the left wing. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Here's McCollum. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McCollum. The Pelicans making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in.
I know.
Milwaukee leading by 14. Antetokounmpo, left side. Over Olynyk. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Why you never do
Wait, hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring line.
Milwaukee making some changes. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Prince comes in for Green, and it's Trent in for Damian Lillard. And out of bounds, New Orleans will have it. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
And it's the Pelicans on the break. He launches a three. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, Murray won't let a shot pass him by, so he just goes after the corner three.
Pelicans trail by 7. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Murray with it. He's got 13. Here's Brown. Plenty of space. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. The Bucks leading by 7. Pass to Prince from the arc. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Hawkins is checked in for McCollum.
Now into the lineup for your Pelicans, Hawkins.
Murray against Prince. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
It's good on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it
in. Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Here's Murray. That one no good. Good work defensively by Lopez. Milwaukee leading by 9. Here's Rollins. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Rollins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Prince against Brown. Outside Jones. Back to Brown. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
That's his 3rd basket and 5 shots. Solid work. 1:41 left to play in the first half. Here's Hawkins. Rejected by Lopez.
Just an effective shot blocker. Lopez using all of that 7 feet, and he does a great job of picking his spots.
He's good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Murray with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Second chance shot. Murray, no good. And so Trent will bring up the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Prince. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. 14 feet away. Brown, no good.
And that's as good a look as he's going to get. He's just got to shake that one off and keep it moving.
Here's Trent. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Brown. Here's Olynyk. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw good from Olynyk. Coach, you spent a lot of time in New Orleans. Coach for him, as a matter of fact. It's a fun stop in the NBA. There's some amazing food in the Big Easy.
Yeah, Brian, I love the city of New Orleans, but when I coached there, it was in the pandemic. All the restaurants were closed, all the entertainment was closed. We couldn't enjoy the jazz or the food.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. 24 seconds left in the second period. To the left side wing. Olynyk for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Olynyk's got 7 points for the quarter. Milwaukee leading by 7.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Prince from deep three-point land. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Milwaukee closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They've got the 7-point lead. And that's a wrap.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Pelicans trail by 7. Kelly Olynyk is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the 5. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. And Milwaukee shooting 61% for the game, knocking him down. Lopez passes to Prince. And he drops it in from the low post. Prince has got 21. Well, New Orleans shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Pass to Messi. To the paint. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Just such a terrific dunk.
And born to fly, that's for sure. On the wing, Connaughton. Uneasy, too, on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
Prince, the pass to Lopez. Back to Prince. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. Porter finds Connaughton over to the left wing. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Connaughton. And it's a 9-point Bucks lead.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Olynyk for 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Prince on the wing. Inside, here's Porter. He goes up again, and it's Lopez with the jam.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
Williamson against Portis. Portis with the steal. In transition, here come the Bucks. Prince with the bucket. Prince has got 6 points in the quarter.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And it's Olynyk with a jam.
And defenses can forget how good of a passer McCollum is.
Timeout called, Milwaukee, and this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Greg.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
DeJounte Murray's checked in for the Pelicans. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Yep.
Here's McCollum driving in, and McCollum slams it in.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. And the basket by Trent. Trent's got 7.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Here's McCollum. And McCollum slams it in.
Trying to cut into the deficit. You wouldn't normally attempt to dunk that difficult, but he's trying to spark this team right now.
And you know, it's something he does for them night in, night out.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers' experience with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win. Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Alex.
Shooting 1.
The free throw drops from Murray.
And DeJounte Murray is truly the complete package. He does a little of this and a little of that. Anything you need out there, he can make it happen.
Trent. Misi grabs the board.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
With some arc. The offensive rebound. That cuts the lead to single digits. He's got 15.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
Lopez finds Porter. Lillard outside. Back to Porter. Here's Trent. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
The assist, Kevin Porter Jr.
And here's Murray. He's got 17. Pass to Misi. Williamson with it. No good with a layup. The Bucks leading by 11. Now here's Lillard. McCollum defends. The 3 is up. The shot by Lillard, no good. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Pelicans. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
Porter gets the bucket.
Yeah, big effort from Porter down low. Getting past some contact into his shot.
McCollum on the wing. Offensive rebound. Misi. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
New Orleans calls timeout. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Green comes in for Porter Jr. Here's Hawkins. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Antetokounmpo. Green, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Green. Trent right side. The 3-ball. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
For 3.
Trent's got 14 points for the game.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Tipped away to the inside. Misi. And that one is hammered home.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
And New Orleans making a change here. Brown's checked in.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
Pass to Misi.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's
third.
Alvarado.
2 minutes.
Good D by Antetokounmpo.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
And the shot goes in.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Here's Misi. Here's Hawkins. 5 points in the game. It's Brown on the wing. The the three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Hawkins. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Milwaukee leading by 20. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant one foul.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant one there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. And he can't hit the second. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Olynyk checked in for the Pelicans. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Trent. It's Prince on the wing. He's feeling it. 2 points. That one goes. Prince has got 8 here in this quarter. New Orleans is shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Timeout called. The Pelicans.
There's no way Coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Hawkins, the pass to Alvarado. 44 seconds left in the third. They need this. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And Brown with the stuff.
Highlight reel dribble move. And then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there. Showing all the skills.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
And New Orleans shooting about 47%. A nice number. Now Olynyk. He's got 15. Shoots over Portis. Antetokounmpo with the block. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The Bucks on top, delivering the blowout. And we're coming. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court right now for the Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in its center. Then there's Prince. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Rollins in its shooting guard. Here's Hawkins. Off target from outside.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
He drops it from range.
3 points.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Goes up on the wing. They get it back. Here's Portis. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, look, their lack of effort is exactly why they're behind. Just look at how they're getting bullied on the glass right now.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Rollins. Missed inside. For New Orleans, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Yep, that one goes. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Pass to Rollins. Here's Prince, defended by Brown. Goes up on the baseline.
Exactly, welcome.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
You don't know any words like me?
That's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Boston's checked in for New Orleans. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Sims, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee on D. Here's Robinson Earl. To the middle. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Lillard. And the shot goes down.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Alvarado. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Sims. Releases from 15. And he connects with a jumper.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Brown passes to Alvarado. Here's Boston. This one for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Prince. Oh, a rib-rattling two-handed jam.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Milwaukee making some changes. Green comes in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Lillard. Here's Boston. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
From the wing. Sims can't get it to go.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And it's Boston with a rebound.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Green finds Porter. Now here's Portis. Here's Sims. He gets it in there.
Jericho Sims.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Alvarado pass to Robinson Earl.
Yes, I do. I love it.
Pass to Boston. 6 to shoot. Back to Robinson Earl. Wide open. Counted. Now here's Porter. Here's Rollins. Portis for 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Ryan, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Oh, nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, great job to push it up the court with the pass, and they get a nice transition score.
Assist goes to Brook Lopez.
And so Brown will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it.
Milwaukee ball.
And New Orleans making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. The Bucks also with a sub. Kuzma's checked in. Pass to Lopez. No one on him. Makes an easy one.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Brown draws the double. Here's Alvarado. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Look, that's just smart recognition. They blitzed him, and he found the open teammate.
They get the rebound. Rollins. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
It's scooped up. Olynyk for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Rollins. Now Green. Left side Porter. Green with the ball. Launches it. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
18 feet out. Another miss by Green. New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Lets a 3 fly. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Porter's shot is off. New Orleans is shooting 44% here in the 4th quarter. Down low. Here's Vesey. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Pass to Lopez. To the inside. Kuzma outside. Here's Rollins. Alvarado defending. Shoots. And that one's good. Green.
Assisted Rollins.
Here's Alvarado. 1.5 minutes left in the 4th.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence. And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Great open look there.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
1.6 minutes left in the game. To the paint. Here's Rollins. Again, Milwaukee.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Inside. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And Alvarado gets it to go.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Porter's shot is off. 19 seconds left in the final quarter. And the jam by Brown.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
And it's Lopez with the jam.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. So this one belongs to the Bucks. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Giannis, you said these games start to matter more as you come down the stretch. Can you tell me more about that?
Just coming out here, try to play good basketball, try to play together, and try to get better. You know, we just try to get in that playoff shape and just get better.
Championship always on your mind. Thanks, Giannis.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Be bad. No.
Don't ever get it backwards.